What is up, folks? This is Miguel Fuentes coming at you. I'm coming at you at a different angle tonight because I am on my laptop. Now, I'm on my laptop for a very specific reason because I have something very special to show you. But before we get into that, if you're here, I just want to let you know that I made a huge error in my scheduling today, so Ryan wasn't able to join us this evening, which is a huge bummer. But honestly, we're gonna get him rescheduled and back on as soon as very possible. I mean, this was totally my complete error. I completely misscheduled him, and he could not make it work in his schedule. So I do apologize to those people that are watching right now that I wasn't able to grab Ryan for tonight, but he will be around. With that being said, guys, as always, I'm Miguel Fuentes, and joining us tonight is Mr. Scott Lindstrom, as always, the heart and soul of the group, and Samantha Rodriguez coming out, looking all nice with the nice hair and in the building and stuff, and she's got some sirens in the background, so watch out for those. How are you guys doing tonight? Scott, how are you?
Freaking awesome, man. Loving it. How's everything on your end?
It is fan-freaking-tastic. I am having a blockbuster week. Very, very excited. Sam, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. Very happy to be here, finally.
Finally, geez. I was getting to the point of like, that girl, I'm kicking her out. That's it.
Wait, who's a Sam person?
I'm just playing. Guys, for those of you that are just joining us, again, I do apologize. I did intend to have Ryan here tonight, but I made a huge scheduling error. I see a bunch of people jumping on now and again, I'm just letting you know I had a huge scheduling error. I sent this out to my list. I promoted it pretty hard, but I made an error, and these things happen. You know, we're entrepreneurs. There's bumps in the road. We move forward. We dust ourselves up, and we get off. So with that in mind, I am going to absolutely make this up to my fans and all the people on my list and all the people that are joining us tonight. I'm going to show you some very, very slick Instagram stuff. Now, these are not new tools, but I've been using them in a very unique way recently. And it's producing very, very, very well. So we're going to take a look at my personal Instagram. Cool. I mean, I'm ready to go. If you guys got anything before we want to jump on this? Scott, Sam?
No, just hey, who is the gentleman that was going to be on tonight, and where can they reach him if people would like to get in contact with him?
Good. Guys, tonight we were supposed to have Ryan Cody McMorris, and I made a huge error on that, but you can reach him on Facebook. Just search him up, Ryan Cody McMorris, or it's also RyanCodyMcMorris.com. Send him a message, connect with him. He's awesome. And guys, let's go ahead and get on with it here, okay?
Awesome.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen. Now this is where it's gonna get weird. So, guys, let me know that you guys can see that. Can see it okay? Can you guys see that?
Yeah, I see a phone on your desktop.
Okay, hold on. There we go.
Bam.
Perfect. Okay, it's gonna change here.
So that's literally your phone on your desktop.
This is my personal phone. Before we get started, I mean, I wanna make you guys aware of how I'm doing this. This is actually this app right here. This little. Can you guys see my pointer?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, good. So I'm gonna use both a little bit. This is actually this app right here. It is called Mobizen, and see, you just see it popped up right there. What this does is, well, there's 3 different ways to use this app. First and foremost, the one that I'm using right now is this, which is the screen share. And yes, my computer is called Silver Ranger. It's my son named it. So there you go. But what this does is, see, I've connected my laptop, and I'm on my laptop, like I was telling you guys, I'm on my laptop just tonight because this is where the app is run, because it can connect through Wi-Fi. I could probably figure out how to connect it to my desktop, but my laptop works just fine. So, with that said, here's the second function of this Mobizen app, is be able to record your screen. Now, I've made some pretty neat some pretty awesome videos using this. like just some awesome value videos. Like this is one that I shot just recently using this Mobizen app. This is an Instagram video, and it's, yeah, this is all going on inside of my Instagram. I know it looks kind of funky, but all I am is I'm demonstrating another app that I'm going to show you how to use that's used for scheduling. Like this has actually allowed me to make some really, really cool videos, and I did one here on my blog. Like, and I'm only using the same song because because it comes with my phone. But yeah, see, this is a blog that I wrote, and I just did like a little quick video preview of it and made a 15-second video for Instagram using this Mobizen app. And you guys can see it. That's actually the image. I know it gets a little confusing because it's you're actually looking at my Instagram feed.
Hey Miguel, how much does this Mobizen cost?
This thing is free. If you haven't downloaded this yet, run to your app store and download this app. If you're making any kind of content regarding Instagram, I mean, this is an amazing, amazing way to go. I've not had it. I've had some upgrade issues, but like when I first installed it and it had to update and do all this stuff, but once I got past that, it's just been gorgeous. It's been absolutely amazing. I make the videos just right on the fly. Yeah, see, it'll start capturing everything that's displayed on your screen. We're not going to do that right now. Okay. And yeah, we'll start capturing everything. Okay, good. Okay, so that's the first thing. So that's exactly how I'm able to share my screen right now. Okay, so that's like mostly I was really excited about that because I've been looking for a way to do this for my blog and for everything else to actually demonstrate how Instagram works and how I'm creating some results with Instagram. Okay, that's the first thing. This Mobizen app is amazing. I love it. So you can
use that Mobizen app for anything to show people to demo anything on your phone.
Exactly.
Cool.
Exactly, like anything. Like literally, like you could record yourself making a post on Instagram. You could record yourself cruising your Facebook feed, which, yeah, wow, congratulations, Keisha Bass, look at that, big deal, amazing. Okay, so yeah, this app is very, very effective for all of that, for doing demos, demonstrations, everything. So that's one part of it. Okay, the second part, here's what I've been up to. I don't know how many people are aware of this, but right now, Instagram is actually allowing you to carry 5 accounts per device. This isn't a new thing. This isn't really a new, it's been out for a little while, but I'm going to show you exactly how you can set this up. So, I mean, it's going to produce a drop down like this. These are all new accounts that I've created. I'm pretty excited about them because they're doing really, really well. Now, I mean, obviously, the first thing that you've got to be asking yourself is, like, how the heck do you manage 5 different Instagram accounts when managing one can actually be such a chore? So that is the meat of what I want to show you. That is the thing that I've been playing with, and I've figured out a way to make this all work without too much kickback and wasting too much time on stuff. So, yeah, so these are my 5 accounts that I'm working on right now, that I'm building. Yeah, and they're doing awesome. Okay, so that's the first part. So we see Instagram, and I'm going to show this on my phone, mostly because I want you guys to see the functionality of this. Okay, so your 5 Instagram accounts, right? You get on there, you create your 5 accounts. Each one of these accounts has to have a different email, but you can just simply add them. You just click add. See, I've hit the maximum number, but if I hadn't, I could add another account to my one device, which would be totally, totally fine. So once you've got that set up, right? You've got all this set up. You're starting to get followers. You maybe are embracing some automation. I know that I am. I'm getting like, holy butt ton of followers every single day because it's coming off of more than one account. This account has been growing like a weed. Like I can't even track how fast this account is growing. And this one is actually doing surprisingly well. It's being a little bit funky, but it's doing all right. So let's the next thing I want to show you is how in the world can anybody possibly manage 5 Instagram accounts. Now, I got interested in this because through my travels and through my my Instagramming and talking to people and meeting people every single day like we all should be doing every day, I met a marketer who really intrigued me. And this lady said, and I don't recommend that anybody do this, but she's doing it and she's making it work. And this gal told me that she literally had like 19 Instagram accounts or something like that, and is pulling in like 1,000 leads a month. Like, that's over the top. Like, I'm like, holy cow. Now, I mean, with the things that are happening right now, for those of you guys that are not aware, the Instagram algorithm is changing. The Instagram algorithm is changing. So that means that accounts that are not getting a lot of engagement, that are not getting a lot of likes and comments and engagement from their audiences, it's going to look a lot more like Facebook. Your stuff's going to get buried. People are not going to see it. But if you are creating that engagement and really connecting with your followers, it's going to help your posts stay in the feed longer. So if you posted something at 6 a.m. and people went nuts and they really liked it and it got a lot of likes, that thing could still be up on Instagram at midnight. So, which is awesome, because if you're really working on your engagement and working on your content, like I do every day, if you work on your content and really seek to just engage people, you're gonna be better off in the future. Your Instagram is gonna look better. It's gonna function better. You're gonna produce bigger and better results. So keep that in mind. That's why I don't recommend that anybody have 19 Instagram accounts. I set up 5, and it really was something that I wanted to do. I wanted to find out how could I make this work. This may be even a little tougher with 19 accounts, but I'm sure she's got a way, and I'd be a little concerned if I were her that none of those posts, some of those accounts are going to be almost dead.
Hey, Miguel, I can probably guarantee that she's probably outsourcing those.
Yeah, and that's probably the case too. You guys have any questions so far?
Why the heck would somebody need 5 accounts?
It's eyeballs.
There you go.
First and foremost, it was eyeballs. If I could get 6 to 8 leads a day on one account, I mean, for me, it just followed logic that if I could build 2 accounts, or 3, 4, even 5, all promoting the same thing, it seemed to reason to me that I could get into the 20 to 20-something range. And I felt like 5 accounts was a very reasonable amount. Like, it was not too much that I would be overwhelmed. And it was right around the same time Instagram announced the 5 account to 1 device feature. So I was like, you know what? That's perfect. Let's go for it. Because if it used to be that Instagram, you had to log out and then log back in. You had to log out, log in, log out, log in for every account. And that made more than one account an extreme pain in the butt. You almost had to have 2 phones. But Instagram realizes that people have more than one account.
Is there any posting software that you use?
Exactly. That's where we're going.
I knew it.
That's the next step. That's the next step, buddy. So, because we're concentrated on my phone right now, I'm going to keep it to the phone, and then we'll go on to, and then if we want to, we can do this also on the internet, which I think we should do that. But we'll go ahead and just keep it to the phone right now. So the other really important app for what I'm doing right now is this app, and it's the Publish app. I think you guys have seen this before. We've done this before. Like, I think April Marie in the MLSP community has taught this before. So have the Finleys, and it's, believe me, if you're not using this one, it's you're losing out because this is a very, very effective tool for managing your posts. You can actually do this from your desktop, and let me see if I can pull mine up real quick. Nope. Okay, hold on. Let me open another browser. Boo.
Probably just open up another tab if you can.
Yeah, I can't find the tabs. I think I closed my browser window.
Can you reopen up Chrome?
Hold on. Oh no! Oh, we'll go. No, Internet Explorer.
That's your first problem. You're working on a Windows.
What's that?
That's your first problem. You're working with
Ha ha ha.
No.
No, hey, right click in your Google Chrome icon and it'll open up the option of new window.
Okay, hold on. There we go. Thank you.
Thank you, tech support.
Okay, good. So guys, I'm going to teach this, and I taught this to a student of mine this week, and I think it's really, really, really valuable. If you guys haven't downloaded this yet, or well, actually installed it, if you're using Google Chrome, like Scott, then you are using Google Chrome, right? Or you're on Safari, aren't you?
Yeah, but I'm just on a Mac, so that's the only thing.
Fair enough, fair enough. So you can actually get this at, I think it's web.crowdfireapp.com. So what this does, this is a notification poster. This is a poster that you can use that's going to notify your telephone when it's time for you to post. And this is very, 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 very cool. I'm in love with this thing. It is fast. It is easy to use. Once you do log into your Google and you can just search for the Crowdfire app and install the extension onto your Google Chrome browser. And this is what it's going to look like when you're using it on your desktop. So I've already added my Instagram and my Twitter. It'll post in both places, but it will send you a notification to your telephone when it's time to post for your Instagram. So like if I were to do something like Scott is awesome, and then I could add, yeah, I could pull up either from my computer, which I'll show you how that one works. Let's see. Let's find a cool one. There we go. We'll use this guy. And guys, I'm going to make a little aside here. If you're not creating images like every day, if you're working on Instagram and you're not if you're basically not building a library of images, that's a bad thing. You need to be creating every single day. For about 6 months, I made on my phone between 3 and 5 images every single day that I made myself that were personally branded to me. And that's why right now I have an incredibly sized library of personally branded images. So I'm reusing a lot of this, which saves a ton of time. So I mean, okay, aside over, that's just a quick.
Oh, you're talking about your new account?
What's that?
Are you talking about your new account? You're using the pictures that you already made for your new account?
Yeah. Because if you look at, my phone turned off. Okay. So within my Instagram, I have 1,853 posts. I bet you I personally made probably over 1,000 of those. So what that means is I'm basically filtering this entire account over into a different account. So a lot of these are going to be duplicate images, which saves an ton of time, a lot of time, because I don't have to look for stuff. I already have a tremendous library that I've uploaded into a cloud somewhere. So I mean, definitely a way to go. But that's not what I was getting to. But yeah. Okay. So where were we? We were at Scott is awesome. So since I was super cool for about 6 months and made a butt ton of images, I now have a huge library to pull from. So I'll grab that one. And okay, so there it is. Now just come over here. It's going to be Friday. It's 7:22. We're going to set it for 7:25, and I'll show you what it looks like. Oh, wait, come back. Okay, then you just hit schedule. They scheduled the post successfully. Now, I already have one that I didn't post purposely just so I could show you guys what it looks like. When it is time for you to post onto your Instagram, you're going to get a notification. Oh, look, the Dream Team is live. That's awesome. So you're going to get a notification that looks like this. Inside, this is what Google Chrome is sending this to your phone. They're sending the image directly to your phone. So all I have to do is click that. It's going to open up. Yep. Okay, good. So what it just did is it copied the caption that I pre-wrote inside of Crowdfire. Now I'm just going to, I could put a filter on there if I wanted to, but I'm just going to come to the caption, hit paste. This is my post, and this is actually about the Instagram algorithm. And then all you do is just hit post. Bang, we're done. Literally like 45 seconds to post. Now I've set up enough. Like what I do, it literally takes me, because I have such a huge library, and I'll show you a neat trick if you don't have a huge library, but it just makes this so fast. The only thing that you should really be aware of is whatever Instagram account you're logged into. So if I'm logged into this account, like you only need one Google Crowdfire account, only one. So you just sign up for your Google Crowdfire, get the extension installed. You can schedule as many images using that one account. And as those images are rolling through as notifications to your phone to post, you're just switching accounts. Switch an account. It takes me 30 seconds to post 5 times. Guys, I'm literally posting right now, like probably easily 15 to 20 times a day right now.
Oh, wow.
Over across all of these accounts. Because I have 5 accounts, I can post 3 times on each of them every day, because I just take a half an hour at some point during the day, schedule up a bunch of images, and I'm good to go. So I'm going to show you guys really quick. I'm waiting for that notification to come through. It'll let me know when it does. Okay. So, and I'll show you another cool trick using this Crowdfire app. I think you guys might have seen this before. Do you guys have any questions on that right now?
Is there a program to Crowdfire, or is Crowdfire the one you should use?
I didn't hear you, Scott.
Should you be using Crowdfire, or is there some other type of program to use?
Okay, good question. Thank you for mentioning that.
Would Hootsuite work with this? Or?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Hootsuite actually has some huge advantages to it. I dropped Hootsuite because I didn't need it, because everything else was free, and why was I paying for Hootsuite when I'm only doing Instagram?
Right.
So, but
we're always looking for those deals, those marketers.
Yeah. But, and honestly, I mean, if I can help somebody do something for free versus paying $15 a month, then I totally will. But
so
there is
Crowdfire is free.
What's that?
So the one you're using, Crowdfire?
Yep.
It's just an extension, you said?
It's a Google Chrome extension.
Okay.
So let me see if I can show you real quick. once you've installed it, it's gonna put this little guy onto your Google Chrome browser. So if you have it'll just install once it's installed successfully and it's ready to go. You can just have a button there that works. Yeah. So I mean, and also guys, I mean, we know if you guys haven't been around for a while, I mean, Crowdfire also does follow and unfollows.
Mm-hmm.
I don't use it for that. This is the only purpose that I use it for, is just for scheduling my posts out every single day, which is pretty amazing. But okay, I'm going to show you. Before we do that, I want to show you the app that you need to have on your phone for this to work. Which is, I'm glad Scott asked that question, because we might be a little lost without it. Actually, we won't be, but it's worth knowing about. This app is Publish. This little rocket ship right here, the red rocket ship. Do you guys see that?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
That is the Publish app. So this works exactly the same way as the Google Crowdfire Chrome extension. You can just literally jump into your phone and, yeah, pick something. Pick anything. I love this image. Oh, man.
So this is the exact same. You're doing the exact same thing, but with a different app.
No, it's basically the same app.
Oh, okay.
Google Crowdfire and if they just call it Publish. It's Publish for your phone, but it's the same app.
Oh, okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes. Okay.
And it works exactly the same way. You would just like pop it open, select your day, move to what time, and we'll put 7:45. That's tonight. I'll hit done. Boom, scheduled. So now when that notification comes through on my phone, where's my other notification? Okay, I guess the only thing that I would absolutely caution you about is not to lose your notifications. I've done this so many times where I'll have like a pile of them sitting there, and then I'll just totally like dismiss it or dismiss all of them, and I'll lose the notification. So don't do that. Just keep a close eye on them, because you know we're all becoming Instagram gurus with multiple accounts and hundreds of thousands of interactions. So we're definitely going to be very vigilant and watch for it.
Yeah. Are you still looking for it?
Yeah. So there's that. That's how you would do it from your phone if you wanted to do it from your phone.
Okay.
We'd have to, guys, we could go into some Instagram design stuff.
Question.
Sure.
So you said Crowdfire, it's a Google Chrome extension, and it's essentially the same thing as the Publish app.
Yep.
So whenever you're scheduling, if you're on the Google Chrome extension, it'll give you like a notification to tell you when to post?
They both will, yes.
Okay.
And I think I showed you the one that I had. Yeah, I showed you the one that I had. It'll send a notification to your telephone when it's time for you to post.
Okay.
That's all it's going to do. It'll just appear up here.
So, but for the app, but what if you're on your computer?
The same thing.
Same thing, okay.
Because it's Google, when you sign up for Google, if you log your phone number, like register your phone number.
Oh, I don't think I've done that. That's why I'm like, I don't know how I'm supposed to get a notification from my Google. Okay.
Oh, see, I scheduled it for an hour out. See, that was my mistake. That's where it went. Instead of 7:25, I scheduled it for 8:25. But let's go ahead and click post now. And where did I go for this? Inside of this Crowdfire extension app, you can click on this timeline button if you can't remember exactly what you posted when. See, guys, do you guys remember I just did this with my telephone?
Yes.
So that's where this is going to show up at. is right in here inside of your Crowdfire
Okay.
extension app. And see, I set this for 825 and not for 725 like I thought I did. So, but if I wanted to post it now, I could. It'll send the post out, and I should get a notification any second here. Anyway, while we wait for that. Okay, guys. So right now, I mean, do you guys have any other questions that you want to ask or anything you're curious about how I'm like using my 5 crazy accounts that I got here?
Yeah, so are you scheduling, I mean, or I guess I should say, I'm assuming you're not scheduling them, like your posts are going at different times on every single account, or are they all going at the same time?
See, that's where it's kind of interesting. You could do that. I mean, really, it's kind of up to your preference, your scheduling on when you want to do it. And but you could do that, or you could just schedule a bunch of them at your peak hours when you know, or you could reuse the same one, and I'll show you how to do that. Let me make sure what I got here. So there's this post, right? I just made this, and that's about the Instagram algorithm. So I could switch accounts, go over to this one, and I think the caption is still copied. Just share it directly from my phone, because when Crowdfire, when it sends that to your phone and you accept the notification, it downloads the image to your phone. And I believe that it should be the same caption. Yeah. So there it is. That's the same caption. Now I'm going to share the same post to my other account. Oh, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Like, this makes it very, very possible to post a lot.
Well, especially right now with the new changes. I've heard that they're suggesting you to post a lot.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, things are it's going to get rough if you have spam accounts or you're spamming. But if you're actually creating content, leading with value, people will engage with it, and that's going to keep you afloat.
Mm-hmm.
So beware, spammers on Instagram.
Hey, Miguel.
Yeah.
So you got 5 accounts. Now, are you ever using the same post on one account that you done on one account and then go ahead and post it over to another account?
Yeah. It just depends. I just did it just now.
Well, okay.
I don't do it like that all the time. I will rotate them. If I really have something important, I will post it to all 5 accounts at the same time.
Now, are you pitchy on more accounts than others, or do you still use like the 80-20 type ratio?
Yeah. My ratio, and I like to give this one out, and I can give it out here, it's pretty standard. I guess it is the 80-20. You know, it's 2 times a day I'm going to post some motivation. Twice a day I'm going to post something of value. You know, value obviously is a topic all upon itself, but something that somebody can use to learn from, something that somebody can get and, you know, take something away from it that's valuable to them. So 2 times a day I do that, and then 1 time a day I will post a straight up, you know, click the link in my bio type of post. Like, I'll show you one that I did, like this one. Oh, right, I almost forgot about this. You can't see my phone right now, can you? Okay, so this is my phone. This is my second account. I made this image on my desktop and was able to share it through Crowdfire. And I'll do this probably once a day, where I'll just make a post that is literally geared towards getting leads. So does that answer the question?
Yeah, and are you promoting on these 5 accounts to 5 different things, like 5 different programs, 5 different capture pages, or are you trying to go ahead and use them all to funnel to one?
3 of the 5 funnel to one. 3 of the 5 are using the My Lead System Pro training, the InstaLead Magic $5 funnel. So when somebody opts into that, they have the option to get Module 1 of InstaLead Magic, which is amazing, by the way. Freaking great course.
Didn't she just update it or upgrade it?
She's constantly upgrading it, and I love her. I love me some April Marie, brother. She's a sharp lady. But yeah, so 3 of these accounts are all using that funnel, the $5 funnel, and I think I used the same one. Yeah. See, this is kind of funny because I didn't have I didn't go buy a new domain for this, so I just threw the tracker on there. But it's the same. They all go to the same link basically.
Gotcha.
So yeah, and the other one is, yeah. So that's the $5 Instagram funnel that MLSP provides, which is amazing. This thing converts like you wouldn't believe. And then also, this is for my primary. So I do that, and then this one is for my blog. And I still share some cool stuff on here. I haven't been as active on this one, but you know what? I'm gonna get on that guy.
Congratulations, by the way.
What's that?
I said congratulations.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. If you guys don't know what Sam's referring to is this post right here. I recently ranked up in my primary network marketing company. So, and I was sharing that, and I was really excited about sharing it because honestly, I had signed up a new customer, and I didn't even realize it. I didn't even think about it. And my upline called me up, and he's like, "Hey, congratulations!" I'm like, "Congratulations on what?" He's like, "Dude, you just ranked up," and I'm like, "Really?" So yeah, I got pretty excited about that, and I was sharing this around. I mean, it took me a long time to do it. Honestly, if I hadn't found My Lead System Pro and really plugged into the things that I was doing, that this system teaches people, I almost guarantee I would have quit. Because I didn't feel like I had any guidance at the time, and I had a lot of personal growth to go through, but I'm sure glad I stuck it out.
I gotta just put an MLSP plug in there saying about how we, as the Dream Team, we all are in different primaries. So we're all doing our own separate thing, and we're using this as a great platform to go ahead and get more leads to them.
Absolutely, and it works. It works. It works. It works. Okay, last thing about this, and then we can do some Q&A, or we can just hang out, or there's one other thing that I have to show you, just in case you don't have if you don't have a huge library. Obviously, start building your own custom branded content. If you have questions about that, that in itself is an entire webinar alone. How to do some custom branded stuff, but I'm going to show you the quick and dirty way. So you can literally go over here, just to Google, and just.
Hey Miguel, you got a party going on over there?
Yeah, I have company here tonight. They're just hanging out upstairs.
Dude, sounds like they're having a blast.
Oh, they are. They're always having fun. I got a few of my real close friends here.
Hold on.
Let's see. So, okay, come on, desktop. There it is. Okay, good. So what you can do is you can just type up quotes that are cool to you. Find a quote. Find some images. Excuse me. Find whatever you want. And using this Crowdfire extension app, you can just hit this little button. Now, not all images will come equipped with this. Only some images will allow you to do this. I'm not sure why it is that way, but the majority of them will allow you to actually actively share their content. Some don't.
Is that in Google Images, Miguel?
What's that?
Are you in Google Images right now?
Yep, that's all. I'm at. I
was
just
told
typed in.
I was told the reason why is because some of them are copyrighted, and they actually have a copyright little embed somewhere in the picture, kind of like a pixel, and it triggers it so that you can't go ahead and do that.
Cool. Good to know.
Wait, what was that?
There's
What's
actually
that?
Google Images. Actually, there's some of those are copyrighted. They actually put a little, like almost like a Facebook pixel inside the image, so that Crowdfire won't read it.
Oh, okay. So the only ones that you're able to post are the ones that you will see the little.
Yeah, that says
Oh,
publish.
okay.
Like he just hovered over there. There it is.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh, that's easy. I mean, that's
So I was
cool.
explaining the reason why it doesn't show up. So
Okay.
And this really is like if you're strapped for time, like a lot of people are. Honestly, if I sit down in front of my computer, I can schedule 10, 15 posts in like 20 minutes. And just
Nice.
literally like just using this Crowdfire extension, just click on that and you just delete all this stuff and you could just type whatever you want, like, like Samantha is cool. And then just grab the schedule feature right here, same as before.
put it for 6:46.
6:46. You mean 7:46?
7.
Oh well, yeah, it'd be 7 your time.
I think I can do 46. I can do 7:50.
Yeah.
Then hit OK. And then hit schedule. Yep.
Cool.
And it
So-
should show up. Just refresh this guy.
So it won't post it automatically. You have to still go in there and click
It's
post.
going to send a notification to your phone first, right?
Yes. It will send a notification to your phone. And then with Instagram, here's the thing. Automation exists. There are a lot of tools you can use for automation on Instagram. I'm teaching you to do it a safe way. Until you can grow a following that is a really huge following, or you're just really active a lot, then it's probably safe to do like 1 or 2 posts a day using an automated tool. I personally, because I'm teaching this, I don't want people to get banned. I don't want you to lose your account. So we're teaching a free, simple, easy method that anybody can use to post a lot.
Yeah. That's awesome.
So yeah, and honestly, I mean, I do have automated tools that I use, which are fine. But with those automated tools, you never want to go over more than 1 or 2 posts a day fully automated. So even if I was using a fully automated tool, I would still use this just to stay consistent and really get my stuff in.
Yeah.
So I hope that makes sense.
So my question, okay? So right now you mentioned that you do use some automation. Would that be something like Instagress? Are you using Instagress for all of your new accounts?
Not all of them, no. I think 3 of the 5 are automated right now.
Okay.
And the reason for that is my primary, I haven't created a funnel for that yet, so I'm not really pulling a ton of traffic on there. But ideally, what I'm going to do is, well, the next thing for me is I'm just going to use Crowdfire, the app, and just compare my results, Crowdfire versus Instagress, and see how that goes. Which is, yeah, I think that's going to be a pretty good plan. So, guys, I mean, this is a really quick and easy way to do this. It's especially if you're multi-account. which Instagram has made it super easy to do now, which I'm really, really excited about.
So do you have to upgrade? I mean, not update, upgrade, update your app, or how does
Your
that work?
Instagram app?
Yeah.
No, not at all.
Okay, because I don't
It
think it's
should be.
showing yet.
Is yours? You don't have one?
I don't see it. Like I don't see the three little dots.
Okay. Well, cause the up there by if you go into your phone right here, roll down, roll down, roll down, roll down, and where is it at? Where is it at? Right here at the bottom where it says Add Account. So see, I can't add an account because I'm at the max for this device. But yeah, how you get to that? So you just click the three dots up here on the right side, roll down in your options, click on Add Account, and if you haven't already hit your 5 account limit, you should be able to add another Instagram account to your one device simply using a different email for each account. It's going to ask you for a new email for each one.
Okay. So if I already have another account with a different email, I can link it.
Yes.
Oh, okay, cool.
And that's the point. I mean, Scott touched on Hootsuite earlier, which is something that I'm definitely playing with. Like the next step, once I've fully mastered this strategy and I'm getting a ton of results with it, I mean, the next step is going to be evolving it into like covering posting like all over the internet all at the same time, which that's going to be a task. When I figure that out, I'll let you know. Well, when I figure that out and I know how to use it, I'll let you know. But see, here's what it looks like right here. Time to post. It's a little late, 7:49, but no big deal. And all you do is just open that up and just, oh geez, why did my caption come out all weird? Then all you do is just click the notification. Whatever Instagram account you're currently logged into, it's going to go in there.
Is that the one that you said Samantha is cool?
No. I said I love this. That one hasn't come out yet. It will in a minute.
Yeah, I was going to say.
It looks like it's on like a little few minute lag, so it might show up here in a minute. So yeah, all I do is just go in there, whatever Instagram account I'm hooked up to, and I could copy the caption, but it's a wrong caption. I know it is. Yeah, see, I wrote "live this." I'm like, what, dude? What?
Yeah. You mean the girl?
There's the other one. Did you guys hear my phone?
Yeah, I just heard a little dinging.
The other post. So I'll click "love this," and I'll just post that guy right now. Love this. Boom, boom. Try not to steal Chris's words.
Oh, jeez.
What's that?
I don't think it's copyrighted yet.
I'm sure it will be one day.
But soon, very soon.
Yes.
So okay, so this is perfect because we got another notification here that I scheduled up. You guys watch me schedule it.
Yeah.
Samantha is cool.
Hey, there it is.
But before I do that, I'm going to switch accounts. Go down to this one. I'm going to go back to the notification. Hit the button.
So you can put it on any account that you choose.
Exactly. And that's why I was saying before, you don't have to have more than one Crowdfire at all. You literally just need one email for Google that will let you get Fire app that's going to let you absolutely crush it on multiple accounts. So all I do is hit that. If I had written a more detailed caption, which I could have done because because I was using my desktop there on my laptop. So I'll say Samantha. What's your username, Samantha?
Samantha Rodriguez Blog.
Rodriguez. log, like that?
Yes.
I just want to
Is
say,
cool.
for anybody that's watching this video, Miguel is an Instagram monster, and so if you have any questions, you need to go ahead and connect with him, definitely.
So there you go. Boom. And now Samantha has a shout out on my little account. I should have picked a bigger account. My bad. Next time, Samantha.
It's cool.
So,
It's cool.
so there you go. So there's that. Yeah, guys. I mean, this is super easy. You just pull that notification straight out of there. Make sure you're sitting in the account that you want to post to.
Okay.
And post away. Post ahoy.
How many do you recommend, Miguel? Is there like a Facebook jail or an Instagram jail?
I would go roughly. There is no Instagram jail for just posting. You can post as much as you want, as often as you want, just because. Like, here's the thing that I love about Instagram. Well, this is what I love about using this style of posting, is because it's a notification poster. Like, it's going to your phone first, and you are organically posting still. So you're not breaking any rules at all. Like, if you want to post 30 times a day per account, knock yourself out. I recommend you do between 2 and 5 per account per day. And we kind of already touched on a little bit of a formula for doing that.
Now, I know hashtags play a big part in Instagram. Do you actually have a way of getting hashtags?
Again, guys, I'm going to show you the quick and dirty way to do this on Instagram. Mostly, the thing that I've noticed the most about hashtags is that all of the hashtag sites that you look at, like I cannot, like Iconosquare or like web. Oh gosh, why can't I remember that? Gosh. Anyway, most of the hashtag sites that you look at, they are actually pulling from Instagram.
Mm.
A lot of them are pulling their data from Instagram. This is about the fastest way that I found to do this.
I was going to say, Miguel, the reason why I'm asking is because I have posted a post without the hashtags, and I didn't get nearly as many eyeballs to it, and then I used a couple of key hashtags, and then I got like a lot of traffic.
Yeah, it makes a big difference. It really does. I use them. I use a lot of them. I guess kind of the thing about it, though, is you kind of... This is a bit of a discussion point. Like if you're just going at it organically, that's totally fine because you're still going to build your fan base. It's just going to take longer. Mm-hmm. Using hashtags and using the max number of hashtags, it can look spammy at times, but honestly, you're getting a ton more eyeballs on them. I use the max number of hashtags that I possibly can per post.
What's the max number?
30.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
awesome.
Yeah, keep that in mind, guys. I mean, it's, I'll give you guys a little bit of a sneaky peek here, since we're on, and I promised. So I'm gonna show you something that's really cool. Your Instagram Messenger. Not enough people are using their Instagram Messenger.
That's the little mailbox at the top, right?
What's that?
That's the little mailbox at the top, right?
That's correct. So if you go into your feed, which is the little house at the bottom left, it's this guy right here. This up here is your Instagram Messenger. Now, what I do, and this requires another app. You know what? I'm just gonna make you guys aware that people really, really do respond to you on Instagram. They like you wouldn't believe. Like, people are actually very, very active on Instagram, and they will respond to your messages. The one thing that I'm going to caution you about is to always respond back. Because there are a ton of bots out there. There really is. There's a ton of bots out on Instagram that send out these automatic messages, and nothing in this world aggravates me more than when I've followed somebody and they send me one of those automated messages, I respond to it, and they don't respond back. That is, like, people have to see that you're a real person. They have to know that the person that has, that's actually doing it. I mean, this is how you're going to start building relationships. The thing that I love about this is, again, I mean, this is something that you probably want to take advantage of soon. I think they may change it. It's because, like, so far I have yet to discover a message limit on Instagram. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, you could literally I've sent over 150 messages in one day.
What?
Within the space of an hour. And Instagram doesn't flag. Instagram doesn't get mad. I've not had my privileges taken. And here's the very, very cool thing about doing that is when you do that, you send a ton of messages, and the people that actually respond to you, this is a cool thing. I don't know if everybody's aware of this, but when somebody responds to one of your messages, they're going to get a little blue circle around their profile pic, and Instagram is going to automatically push them up into the feed so you can find them. So, like, if I sent a message to somebody a week ago and they just respond to me now, they're going to show up here. They're going to show up right at the top. Let's see. Yep, see? So this is a gal, like, every single day. I mean, I'm getting on my primary account, I haven't tracked the numbers on my other account yet, but I'm getting between 30 and 40 followers a day right now, without really doing a whole ton of work on that. But this, like, I just type up a quick message, send it over, thank them for following, and now we're just gonna have a conversation, like, I don't know, what are you up to today? And this keyboard that I'm using is another app, and this is called SwiftKey. And I'll give you one more tip on using your messenger. Always leave it with a question, because if you always leave it with a question, that other person will always reply. And you'll always be able to find them in your feed. So, because if you're sending out hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of messages, right? How can you track who's talking to who, when, or what? But Instagram figured that out, so it's up to you. And I recommend that whenever you're having a conversation over Instagram, always leave that conversation with a question, or, like, always have the last word, basically. Because that person is going to, when they reply, and most of the time they do, they'll filter up into your feed right at the top with the blue circle. You'll be able to find them and pick up that conversation. Very useful. So,
by the way, that message you sent, I think you just put, "What are you today?"
What? I did? Oh my gosh, let's change that. Here's a cool thing.
What are you today? I don't know.
So if you go into your messenger, you can just unsend the message. Boom.
Oh, really?
How are you today?
What?
Thanks for catching that, by the way.
She'd be like, what?
But
So wait, can you do this before she sees it, or only before she sees it, or you can just unsend any previous messages?
So this is when somebody has seen your message, you get the little eyeballs.
That's the little ring around it, the blue ring, right?
No. When somebody has seen your message, The blue ring
Oh.
appears when they've replied,
Mhm.
but not when they've seen the message. You'll see two little eyeballs appear underneath the messenger.
You know what? Because I have, well, maybe I'm the only one with an iPhone, but mine is different. When when someone sees my message, it actually says the word seen
Oh, nice. That's
in
even better.
mine. And the way I know that I get a message is it just has a blue dot right next to their picture. So
Cool.
it's a little different.
Nice. Cool, guys. Well, I'm spent.
All right.
I could go on and on and on about this, but I'm pretty happy that I was able to use this Mobazin right now tonight to share with you some good stuff. Um, I hope you guys got a lot out of this.
We sure did. I did. I think we sure did.
And I'm back.
Thanks, Miguel.
To you
Hey,
guys.
so how long? Sorry, just a quick question. How long? When did you create your other account, or you already had those accounts?
The 5?
The 5.
I already had one of them, but I was constantly logging in, logging out, logging in, logging out. It was driving me nuts because I didn't want to buy a second phone until I actually upgraded my phone, and I was like, well, now I have 2. Yes. So that was the thing. I literally went and created the other 3.
Okay.
And honestly, like, you could create 3 accounts in half an hour. Like, you just need an email address for each one, and and guys, I'm totally cool about sharing this stuff, because if Instagram had any problem with people doing this kind of thing, they would definitely not allow you to have 5 accounts per device. So I think they're just responding to the need of the audience, of people that have multiple accounts and they don't like logging in and logging out. It's probably easier on the Instagram software itself. So, yeah. Questions?
You want more questions?
If anybody's watching this and they have questions, be sure to go hit up Miguel.
Yep, find me on Facebook, MiguelJFuentes.com. Okay, guys. Scott, you want to take us out here, bud?
Hey, you started this, man. You can end it.
No, man, I'm going to insist. I'm tired. I'm just kidding. I'm not tired. Okay, guys. Okay, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate I'm so happy that everybody's here tonight. Again, unfortunately, I made a huge mistake with Ryan, and we're going to get that rectified and get him back on. But guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you found this useful, and I hope that you definitely, wherever you're watching this, if you're watching this on my blog, if you're watching this on YouTube, you're watching this on Google+, wherever you are watching this at, make sure that you click the link. Click the link wherever it is. Scott's pointing. Wherever that is, click the link, and you will be able to get access to a $10 test drive to try out My Lead System Pro for 10 days. Now, just for 10 days, that's it. But I promise you, it's going to take way more than 10 days for you to really master everything that is included with that membership. So if you're wherever you're watching it, grab that link, fill out the form, take your $10 test drive. Somebody will be in contact with you very, very soon. And Scott, should I tell him? Should I tell him what you're up to? Absolutely.
Go ahead and drop the bomb. If they sit on this long, they deserve to know.
For our members, I'll tell you what. For the people that are joining My Lead System Pro with us, we are going to be in attendance at Live the Dream 7. If you're new here, you're not sure what that is. That is the My Lead System Pro yearly marketing event, and it is amazing. That is exactly where the Dream Team got started last year was at Live the Dream 6. And we all came together. We had a great time. I snored a lot. We were all jammed. There was 6 of us packed into a little tiny room like logs on the floor. I was snoring, and Kei Samji didn't care, and then nobody else said anything. But it was still an amazing time. We really bonded and made some real genuine friendships. And honestly, we're all going back this year, except we're taking somebody else with us. We're taking you with us. If you are a member with one of us here, now there's limited space. I believe we can only take on, 4 people?
That's it, 4.
If you are still an active member at the time of Live the Dream 7, your room is paid for. You can come and stay with us for the weekend. Room paid for. That's awesome. That's amazing.
Considering every night costs about $250 a night to stay in downtown Austin for this event.
You got it. You got it. Okay, guys, that's what we got going on. This is Miguel Fuentes. Thank you, Mr. Scott Lindstrom, and thank you, Miss Samantha Rodriguez, for hanging out with us tonight. Guys, I love you guys. We will absolutely see you next week. Who do we got next week, Scott?
You know, I haven't even checked the schedule, but I can guarantee you maybe we can get Ryan back on. We'll see.
Fantastic. Okay, guys, good night, folks. Talk to you real soon.